Yo guys, what up? In this video, we're going to talk about what is symmetry. For those of you who don't know, we're going to be doing another mobile photography challenge. And in this challenge, we're going to be looking, and our theme is about symmetry. Some of you may not know what symmetry is. So quickly, I'm going to dive into this video here and basically walk you through what symmetry is and how we can apply it to our mobile photography. So quickly, guys, if you do not know here, I got the new channel up, One Frames with Me. It is all strictly going to be mobile photography stuff. So if you guys have not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's get straight into it. If you want to join this challenge with us and basically join it, I have a Discord and I'll have the link down in the video below here. And it's basically going to be the symmetry challenge. We'll probably run it for a couple of weeks. You can post your photos in here and we can all grow together and learn together on how to improve our mobile photography. So quickly looking at this here, I went on to the interweb and searched the Google Empire to find out what symmetry was, and basically this is what I got here. In photography, symmetry appears when part of your composition mirrors the other part. It is created when two halves of your scene look the same and are balanced. They balance each other out. Symmetry defines something being clean, proportional, and balanced, and will make pictures appear neat, tidy, and clinical. So it's a great little description. You can see a couple of the photos here where they have, which was great for the architectural one that we did, colorful architecture. This is basically symmetry here. You can see right down the line, it's mirrored on each side. And we can actually find a lot of stuff out in the world that's basically symmetry, especially with architectural, if you really look at it. So this is the whole point of this challenge, is to open up our eyes to things that we see daily that we really don't pay attention to. So now what I want to do is basically take a look at what are two types of symmetry in photography. And if I scroll down on this tab here, symmetry in photography is of three kinds. We have horizontal symmetry, then we also have vertical symmetry, and then we have radial symmetry. So that is three different types that we can be looking for. I found this really cool website here, the same one right here. Fantastic. Look at this image right here. This is symmetry at its finest, right down the middle. Everything is mirrored. This is really cool. And here in photography, symmetry appears when one part of your composition mirrors the other part. That is basically quick. But he gives us a couple of tips in this site here, which I thought was really cool. And here we go. We got horizontal symmetry. Horizontal symmetry is if the line passes through the scene from right to left or left to right, dividing the scene into two equal halves. This creates horizontal line symmetry. And we see this a lot on Instagram. You know, you'll have a puddle on the floor and they basically have a building, and then that building is being reflected down in the puddle, and it's basically mirroring it horizontally, separating it into the half. And you can see this is being clearly separated. The reflection off the lake is showing the two of the mirror images. Fantastic there. So if you guys are finding any value in this video, can you take a moment and smash that like button, or possibly share this out to somebody who also might benefit from this video? I really like they even gave the camera settings here. Look at f-stop 11, 440 seconds, ISO 200, really cool. Now, here's another one we got. We got vertical symmetry. Vertical symmetry is something that I want to be really looking for here, because I'm out in the city here, so I got quite a lot of buildings that I could be looking for, and this is something I really want to focus on. If the line passes through your scene from top to bottom, this is going to divide the pattern into equal halves and then creates a vertical line of symmetry. So this is something that goes down the middle here. You can see here, this line will be our dividing line, and then everything is mirrored on each side here. Same with this building here, right down the middle. And I've actually seen a lot of this, and I just never really took photos of it. Just never really caught my eye as far as taking a photo. This is something that's going to be a mission for me to find here. Radial symmetry. Radial symmetry is symmetry is where the sides exist around a center point, okay? Many flowers are radial symmetry, roughly ideal floral structures of the pattern of the petals. So here's our center focal point right here, dead center, and then everything on the outside is basically being mirrored, which is very cool here. And then relative symmetry. This is a little bit more advanced, or something this is new for me here. Relative symmetry as the word suggests, is all about reflections, guys. All about reflections. Common places where you can find reflections in the water and on the surface of glass. Here we got this, it looks like a building, and there's like the window here, and it's basically reflecting what's on the other side here. And this is really cool. So something that I'm definitely going to be looking for to try to improve on my my photography here. And I love they got the settings here. As far as camera settings, you could still implement these into your device if you're using manual. Again, I talk about and I preach manual a lot, guys. I do have a course. If you're not familiar with your manual settings, if your device can do manual setting, iPhones, you guys need a third-party app. But us Android folks, we have manual settings in here, and I have a guide that will walk you through here, setting up your phone, understanding exposure, shutter speed, aperture. Aperture we really can't change too much on our cell phones, but it's good to know it, so when you do get your hands on a camera, you won't be afraid, you won't be scared, right? ISO settings, then I go through manual focus versus tap focus, auto mode pro, and then I even do a little bit of composition stuff. I go through leading lines, fill the frame, using guides, and I'll walk you through some mobile photography editing, some base grade editing, then the cinematic style editing. So definitely take a look at that if you guys are into that. I also have a second guide that's strictly more on the gear that I use as far as mobile photography and mobile filmmaking, because it's pretty much the same gear that I use. I use it for both genres, for filmmaking and for photography. I'll walk you through all the gear that I use, my top stuff, hard drives, lenses, filters, like, you know, the Pro Mist filter. I walk through all of that. So basically take a look. I'll have a link down in the description. In the guide, I actually have links to everything. If you guys if there's something that particularly that you were looking for, I have links in there for all of that. So definitely take a look at that. So back to the other thing here. So they gave us some examples here. Architectural. We just finished up an architectural challenge, and then you might want to revisit some of those spots that you took photos at to find out if maybe we can find some symmetry in some of those colorful architectural that we did. This is some really great stuff here. Nature. Check it out. Here's a flower. Here's our radial symmetry there. And even in this, look at this vertical symmetry with this. This is fantastic stuff, guys. So I don't know if you have access to giraffes out in the world, but you know. And then here's some other ones here, basically vertical symmetry. Now that you see this, you're gonna know what it is. Horizontal. How many times have we seen this shot on Instagram? You know, something like that. And check it out here, horizontal symmetry. And then we got some more relative symmetry, the reflection again off of that building with the reflection. I'm really gonna be looking for some of that reflective symmetry. I said reflective symmetry. So quickly, guys, I just wanted to drop this down here. Again, jump in here into the Discord server. You can jump into our Symmetry challenge, and we just all kind of grow together, learn mobile photography. I got the new page up, One Frame with Me there. Jump on, it's all dedicated to mobile photography. And if you're not yet, you want to get more in depth, I got the guides for you. So quick in and out, Patrick Levar. Hope to see you guys in the Discord server. Keep shooting. It's the only way you'll get better. If you got any comments or questions, concerns, leave them down in the description, in the links down, in the comments down below. Too much coffee. I need to drink some water. Catch you the next one. Keep shooting. Peace.